Chris, a Camping Texan here, and welcome to another episode of Where in the World is the Geopro? It's Thanksgiving weekend, and we're set up here at Garner State Park in Concan, Texas, in campsite 332. Reservations here at Garner State Park can be hard to come by since this park is a flagship park of the Texas Parks and Wildlife. It took approximately 3 months to get a reservation for this campsite. Registration was flawless. It took about 30 minutes to get in and out of the front office once we arrived, and this is in stark contrast to some of the wait times that you'll see during the summer months, where you could be waiting as long as 3 hours to get through the registration process. The staff at this park are very friendly and helpful, and you will enjoy your time.
So since we last saw you at Fort Richardson State Park, we've added a couple of new toys to the Geopro, so let me show you those now.
We got these LED light strips from Walmart. They're made by Monster, and they're about $20 a box. It took about 2 boxes to do our camper, and they provide a really nice glow at night. You can change the colors. You can put it in a dancing light mode. Does all kind of neat things. And so I mounted those with clips and the screws that came in the box. There were about 10 clips and 20 screws.
So in our preparing for a camping trip video, I introduced you to my son Trevor,
who was assisting me with backing up the truck to hitch up the camper. Well, Trevor welded
this receiver hitch to the bumper of the Geopro, and we bolted it up and painted it, and that allowed us to attach this basket so that we can carry more cargo. So now I'm going to take you to the front of the campsite and show you what this campsite has to offer.
So this is your campsite, 332. It's nice and deep. It's easy to level out your camper RV. You can see that you have a tree and your fire pit and your grill and your picnic table, and you have a gathering of trees behind the campsite. Yesterday, we saw a couple of rabbits in the trees, and we had a couple of birds. So you will see some wildlife here. Now on the other side of the campsite, you have your electrical connection with your 20, your 30, your 50 amp. No problem with the electrical service here at this campsite. This is not a full service hookup, so you do not have sewer. However, the dump station is at the beginning of the Live Oak Loop, and there are 2 sewer connections there, so you can get more than 1 camper through at a time. And this park also has several other dump stations, so if that one's full, you could drive to another. The water connection, I'm gonna be honest here, it took a little bit of work to get the water, the regulator to connect up. It's just old and rusty, and it looks like people have used tools on it, and it's not in the best shape. So it may take you a little bit of work to get this on so that your water is not leaking. Now, as far as satellite service went this weekend, we did not get all of our channels. So we probably got about half of our channels here. The cell phone service was good though. We have AT&T and we had 3 bars. However, Verizon was not working at all. We had to leave the park to get the Verizon access. So one of the hidden gems of this campsite, just like at Fort Richardson, is that it has a private shortcut access to the Frio River right at the back of your campsite. So you stay in 330 or 332, you have this trail that leads right back to the river. So another site that you may want to try is 330. 330 is located in the Live Oak camping loop. Right next to the driveway is a dumpster, which will be convenient for getting rid of your trash. This is not a full hookup site. You do have power and water, a lantern pole, barbecue grill, fire pit, and a picnic table. You also have a private access trail in the back of the campsite. The pad site itself looks nice and level. And there is its angle to the road. Now, I always like to share with you guys where the dumpsters are located so that you can get rid of your trash. There's a dumpster located next to 330, so it's within walking distance of your campsite. No riding bicycles or throwing the trash in the back of your car. You can just walk it straight over. And then also, if you go the other way down the road, if I zoom in for you, you'll see another dumpster at the end of the road. So 2 dumpsters well located within walking distance. So every park that I go to, I always like to give you 3 activities that you need to check out before you leave the park. And if you come to Garner, you definitely have to check out Crystal Cave. It is a little bit of a strenuous hike to get up to the cave, but it's well worth it. Go inside, make sure you have a flashlight or a cell phone flashlight so that you can check out the inside of the cave. And then while you're up there, stand next to Painted Rock and take a picture of Old Baldy. The hike is well worth it. If you're a history buff like I am, you'll enjoy the original CCC entrance to the park. Make sure that you hike the full length of the road, and when you get to the end, take some pictures of the rocks that the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps, those guys did an amazing job putting that entrance together. Continue your hike and go along the Wilkes Trail, and that'll take you to number 3, which is Old Baldy. You cannot come to this park without going to the top of Old Baldy. Yes, it's a steep climb, but the views are amazing. It's definitely a photo moment. Well guys, I hate to leave this beautiful river, the Frio River, but I'll have to catch you on the next video. We're going to go ahead and end it here. It's been a pleasure having you at the campsite with us. And come and join us this weekend as we head out to Stephen F. Austin State Park out in Sealy, Texas. And remember, if you enjoyed the content of this video, to subscribe, hit that notification bell and give us a thumbs up. Also, if you have any comments that you'd like to leave, you can do that as well. And I'll see you at the campsite.